Street approaching the station. Please stand away from the platform edge.
It's got to be the most colorful, dynamic, well lit. You know, we've definitely got the most skyscrapers. Also, New York City's got some fantastic bridges too. It's surrounded by water.
An homage
there's everything there
to
and there's a lot of it.
photography as an art, and also New York City, its beauty, its natural beauty, as well as its beauty through its distinct and inspired architecture. And we see Frank's love for the city, earnest and enduring, really encaptured in not only the images that he's taken, but the images that the documentary allows us to see of him in his art. You know, him actually conducting his art form of photography. We forget sometimes how powerful it could be to watch a photographer take a picture. And I think that's what's great with this documentary. We get to both see the beauty of the city that Frank loves so much, while also getting to admire him at work at his craft.
Never heard of him before, but I immediately went to the internet to see all of his pieces, all of his shots, and I loved him guiding me through his process. It almost felt like he was encountering New York City like we were on a hunt or on a safari, and he was our guide because he really seemed to know every nook and cranny of New York, but was constantly surprised by it at the same time. And it was neat to get to see his final snapshots, those iconic pieces that all of his hard work and dedication have come to fruition to make. It just made me want to go out into the world with a camera in tow and wait and see what unfolds. But it really captured the art of true appreciation of the city that never sleeps. And it's that appreciation that he had which really gave the ability to see the city from fresh eyes every day. And it's through that curiosity and that striving and that drive that these magnificent pieces can happen.
After watching this, we can really learn about how you can spend hours and hours just trying to get the perfect shot, because there are actually so many ever-changing factors like nature. It really shows just how respected this type of photography should be, and with Frank in particular, just how hard he works to get these beautiful photos, and clearly, you know, he's been quite successful at it. Another thing that I really liked is that he showed that there are really endless opportunities for photos in just one city. There's always something new to discover just around the corner, and really shows that anything can be art, and you can turn anything into art, and you just kind of need a different perspective and a new eye on things for it to turn into something much more beautiful than it appears. So this was really cool to learn about.
We got to see such beautiful visuals, like of his own photography, and they were all so beautiful, and it really like helped us like create like a stronger connection to the character, because we not only got to hear him speak about his craft, but we also got to like see it, and they were all gorgeous. I also learned something. It was that like sometimes they have to wait long hours or days for a specific like shot of something. Like I guess like, it makes sense hearing it, but I never really like put it together. So it was nice to hear just how dedicated they have to be in order to get like the beautiful shots that we see all the time. It was just amazing hearing the dedication and the passion in his voice about this craft, and for that I really enjoyed the film.
Really, really, really loved how he brought up luck and how he fully acknowledged that yes, it is talent, yes, it is technique, and it is like those, at least the technique, like you can work on and get better at and kind of hone and hone and hone, but to a certain extent luck is kind of a question mark, and there are things that you can do that can kind of up your chances, so to speak, but I do really appreciate how he brought up luck and brought up how it can influence a person's career, and that's not necessarily just restricted to a career in the arts like photography, but in general.
I like that he attributes most of his success to the lucky moments in his life, and that he remains humbled and grateful. Really good qualities, and really good of the filmmakers to show those qualities. I see why he's drawn to New York. There can be some beautiful sunrises, sunsets, moments. Like he said, he likes to capture moments. So in a place with a population that high, many moments to be captured. It kind of seems like he could get like a real estate commission for selling New York to me. He's trying to sell it to me, doing a pretty good job. The film editors did a really great job of adding Frank's photos to the film. I love the quote at the beginning and fading to black and the sounds of the shutters clicking in the darkness as well. Filmmakers really gave this a feeling, and I think it's the exact feeling that Frank waits for just before he snaps.
If there's only one reason to watch this documentary, there is some stunning imagery in here. The man is obviously a master at his craft, and it's always a delight to see an expert at work, and this little short doc shows all that, so definitely have a look.